Oh, wow. Alright. Oh my god, the singing. This is so epic. What are these? These don't look good. Do we rush from these? What? Welcome back to Tiny Blue Games. My name is, of course, Csaw or Chris, and today we're talking about Final Fantasy XIV in 2021. I almost said it. I almost said 2020, and I was like super thinking about it too. So it's good that I started the year off right. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you're having a good start to the new year. I'm doing pretty well myself. I've had a very busy week with work, which is both good and bad. It's been crazy, but it's been nice to have a fair bit of work because throughout 2020 there was quite a few times where I had less work than I would otherwise have. So it's kind of been a nice start to the year, but I've been scrambling to get this video out. And it's a video I've wanted to put together since our live stream that happened in December, where we did the first part of the Coils of Bahamut. We did it as sort of a group of the Tiny Blue crew, which was a lot of fun. We did it unsynced, so you know it wasn't hard. It was primarily I'm doing this for story to begin with. Like that's the number one reason. I do want to try it in synced with like the difficulty and stuff eventually, but like let's get through the game first. Let's enjoy the story. Let's enjoy the world. So just be aware of that before you start watching this and you're like, wait, what's he doing? That's my reasoning for it. I do have all intentions of doing synced and all the harder stuff eventually, but I just wanted to see what the story was about, and I think it was really worth it. Like I've gone through it now. For those of you wondering who were at the live stream, what I ended up doing is using the party finder to complete the rest of the, I think it's 4 coils that I left at the end. And it was pretty easy to do, actually. I was really surprised by how easy it was to use the party finder. This was the first time I used the party finder in my year and a bit of playing, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, it was super easy to use. I sort of made a posting about it. I said that I wanted to do it for story reasons, and within, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, I had a group of, I want to say we started with 5 people, but we ended up clearing the very last coil with about 3. So it's very doable. Obviously, I was getting carried through it kind of, but that's okay. I'm all good to get carried through stuff. It was a lot of fun though. But just before we jump into the main video, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Exit Lag. We've done a partnership with them for quite a while now. They are a service provider that can reduce your ping while playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you haven't tried them before, give them a try. They have a 3-day trial that lets you see what their service does and see if it actually does anything for you before you have to make any purchases. If you do enjoy the services, consider using the code below and the link below. They are sponsored. They will get you 20% off and they will help out the channel. But with all that said, let's dive into the video. I'll give you a little warning. The first part of the video is the live stream content. I'm just going to sort of jump through it to the different story steps and kind of like jump through it quickly like that. So if you've already seen the live stream, you can jump ahead to the further part of the video that will show the final coils, and I'll have some voiceover while I'm actually playing through that as well. So it's kind of a mix of the two types of voiceover. But I think it makes a pretty cool final product, and I was just happy to do the story quick enough so that I actually remembered what I did during the live stream. So I'm not waiting like a month and I'm like, oh yeah, is that what happened? But yeah, let's dive in, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Wow, this is crazy. That's so beautiful. God's Preserve. Ugh. Dark wings that engulf. Oh my goodness, is it the wings of the wow. I thought it was just rock at the start. That's so huge. Am I invoking this one? Now, this fight is that's the cutscene you see when you first start the game, right? Where like I just want to make sure, and he like teleports everyone out kind of thing. Like I'm not crazy about that. I promise you, I know my stuff. I don't know my stuff. But I don't understand if Bahamut is truly a primal. How is it that he retains his physical form? There's so much interesting stuff about primals. Like that's what all of the stories come down to. It's about primals. We must press on if we are to learn the truth. Thank you for being patient, party members. I know that I'm a little bit slow when I read things. I like how they all waited in different spots for me to catch up. But thank you for like saving things. Wow, this is so beautiful. All right. Is that like a weird? What's that? Dark matter pelican. Is this like rock or is it something much grosser? Because it's like all stringy and like attached to it. Yeah, they do die quickly, but I mean, this way we get to see more of it. So I've said this, if you're someone who's just joining it, we are doing it unsynced today. We're trying to see the story, trying to see the zones. I've got the music on this way. And then in the future, we can do more of a hardcore attempt with like, you know, the wipes and the deaths and the crying and the sadness. All right, let's see what we got here. Like, this is just a massive cavern. Oh, someone marked me, that's all. That's what I'm panicking about. And so they can find me. The chat says it's the party chat says it's a big old snake. Is this one of the bosses? Alright, let's go. What's nice is like we can explore the area. Snake dead. So is it kind of like a raid that has each of the wings kind of like in a different instance? Is that how this is going to work? Oh, this one's super cool too. Okay. I don't know if I messed this up or not. Patrick's excited, which makes me concerned. We'll continue through this and see how it goes. You have to turn off level sync each time you queue. I mean, they're still dying pretty quick. Yeah, no, they're still unsynced. Okay, cool. Don't scare me, Patrick. Patrick, I promise one day in the future we will do the wipe fest that you were excited to see. I have no issues with it, but I wanna see everything. Like, I think what'll be nice here is that we'll be able to appreciate the story as a continuous whole, as opposed to just being stuck for a long time. And then, wait, is this the end? Okay, that was a little bit quicker than the last one even, but it's good. We're gonna get it all together. Oh, so you have to finish one set of them and then the next will unlock. Okay, that makes sense. Now, is synced versus unsynced, is it just the amount of damage like we do as well as the amount of health and stuff like that the creatures have, or is there actually like different mechanics or anything, or is it like it's just harder because our gear changes? Is that what happens? Oh my god, what's that? Oh my goodness, look at this. Super cool. I mean, saying both greedy and Lalafell is basically being redundant. Ah, so hurtful. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I feel like I'm gonna get really confused in here. Is this like a puzzle kind of thing where you have to like figure out how to get to the right one? Oh my god, it pointed me back up. Hey, what was that? The other person used it just fine. Oh, there's arrows to which way they go. Can we just jump off normally? Is that not like, no, you can't. Oh, it looks like it's pointing the right way now. Yeah, okay, we're good. I don't know what I did. Come to me, Csaw. See, I can make Unsynced look difficult. They even had to mark it. The blue button. Oh, the butt. Okay, so there's like. Alright, I'm just going. Just waiting and they'll clear it for you. Oh, actually, did someone answer me about... Okay, so, yeah, your stat... Oh, and your skills, I guess, would be different for the synced first. Oh my god, did I go too soon? No, we're good. Did we blast through this again? Are we, like, trying to turn on the... I don't know. Are the hoops just kind of to tell you which way to go? Duty complete. Okay, we did it. So it's more of a maze than it is anything. And it's kind of nice because the difficulty of the maze transfers between the two. Oh, it's going to be an elevator fight? Those are like some of my favorite fights. I'm assuming these things aren't friendly that are dropping down here. Another word for unsynced is Zerg Rush. Yeah, I could see it. I like the little nod. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh, they're like the claws. This thing's huge. This is going rather more smoothly than I expected. That's because we chose not to sync. It is indeed convenient to have you here. I don't know if I'm a hero. God, the cavern should open up again, even at this depth. Ha, this resembles a finger. Yeah, like a claw. I mean, I don't know if a finger is the proper way of saying it. And so it should. That's so crazy how big he is. They like slow burned it. I like it. This is a top tier group of people who like know how slow I am. This looks really. Oh man, still managed to get hit. Do I get an achievement if I have? I died. I died in Unsynced. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what are we doing? Why are we all in this little, like, crack? What's gonna happen? Oh, there we go. The floor tank, No! I got tricked! I got tricked! Why were we standing there? Alright, let's do this. Normally, in Unsynced, the boss dies in the first few seconds, but most of this group isn't 80. Ah. Yeah, a lot of people from this group, I think, made alts so they could run with me, which it's super nice of them. But yeah, because of that, they're probably not their max level selves, so I guess that is kind of the difficulty. Ooh. Look at this. The whole room is changing. Oh man, it's his head. Wait, so is he like split up in parts? No, this cannot be true. This would be, oh no. Who is that? Where? Oh, all the way down there. I can barely see them. Grandfather. Wait, what? This is crazy. Is he actually alive? No, please don't leave me again. Csaw, are you familiar with the story of how 1.0 ended? Do you mean like 1.0, is that when the original launch of the game, when they kind of re-relaunched the game to Realm Reborn? Is that what you mean? Yes. So I kind of know what happened. Like that's where there was kind of like a sun or a moon or something that got closer, and then like eventually the whole realm got attacked, right? And that's kind of the event where they switched over to the different game modes. Is that correct? But like I don't know all the particulars. No, I think I watched a video, but that was like a year ago, like a video series, a documentary series on YouTube. That story is tied to these. Okay, so it might be worth me going and just rechecking those videos even and enjoying it. The moon, yeah, okay, the moon was Bahamut. Yeah, so and that was getting closer, like in actual in-game world as well, right? Grandfather's alive. I don't know if he's actually alive. I feel like we're getting our hopes too high. God, very focused on the grandfather. Which I get. Like, if your grandfather, like, was assumed to be dead for 5 years and then was just chilling in a cave, you'd probably be freaked out, too. Don't ask him to do his the event yet. His quest log is a cluttered mess as it is. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my quest log might not be getting prettier anytime soon. I shouldn't have opened it in front of everyone. I feel embarrassed now. The dominator was constructed together upon itself rays of sun. The crystal tower is involved. To stimulate prayer itself. Interesting. This is some cool stuff. I like how the Alligans are like just so mixed into all these different storylines. I mean, I obviously don't want you guys to like spoil anything for me, but like wink once if like one of the expansions deals directly with the Alligans. Like if we've seen that yet, or is that like to come in the future? Because I want to like, I don't know how it would deal with it. Like maybe we like, I don't know how we discover more. Maybe they are just sort of always sort of involved, but not like a main focus. But I really am interested. Winks. Lol, wink wink. Good. I'm excited. Ugh, they're being so friendly in chat. They're like, no problem, no rush. They're so nice. Everyone's so nice. That's like, this community is just so excellent. It really is like very focused on having new players kind of enjoy the story. All right. Kill the crystal. Oh, it breaks the whole area. I really like this glowing crystal. Like, they use a lot of glowy crystal stuff in this game. I mean, let's be honest about it. But it is really well, like, rendered. Like, it looks super nice. Oh, I don't know. He died before I, like, got through my jump. So I just stopped my jump mid-air. That was pretty weird. Oh man. Oh. Thing's got a gross like mouth to it. God, can you imagine like being attacked by that thing? Well, that one died even quicker than most of them. We were ready to go for that one. That armor. No, it could not. Oh, who's it gonna be? Beyond guards, Csaw. Though it defies reason that he should live, I know of only one who wears such armor. He whom the Empire raised. This is black. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of people who like people who like we thought were gone that are coming back. Glowy eyes. Glowy eyes always means he wants to get us. The only tree Bahamut he speak. Oh my goodness. What's he gonna do? Oh, look at the creatures and the tanks on the side there. This is like, I don't know. Oh, she looks like she belongs in water. Like, I don't know. I guess more like a snake. Yeah, she's got like snake heads. All right, let's see what she can do. There we go, easy peasy. That's what I need. Yeah, I bet she could do some crazy stuff if this was synced. She looks like a mean boss. Should we not jump on this one? Is it like a decoy weapon? I feel like we must. Oh, and then it turns to a different way. Half our party went one way and half went the other way, right? Or am I confused? There we go. This one can get confusing. Yeah, I could see that. The little pads are super confusing to like understand where to go. Like, it's nice that they put an arrow as to where they're going, but like they change. I don't understand why they change. I love like how different each of these like separate instances have been. Like, they have such creativity in each one of them. Versus like, oh wow. That surely cannot. Where are we? Yeah, are we going like back in time? Like, what is this? I like the like just red eyes. I'm assuming we're fighting this guy. Oh wow. Wait, what? Oh my god. This is terrifying. Oh man. Yeah, that is spooky. Oh, she was the main villain, or they were the main villain of 1.0? Okay. Yes, look at us all get ready to go. Oh, the music's pumping. This is a super cool fight. I do want to do these again, and have them last longer, because these look super cool. But like, it's cool to just be able to see it and experience it. I'm kind of scared to touch it. Oh, sounds like a bad spot. Okay, stuff's actually happening in this fight. They're separating those three. I'm gonna just try and stand with people. Okay, and then yeah, things fall from there. Fair enough. And then there's ads. Get on the ad. Okay, those died real quick. I'm not being super helpful. I don't even know what is killing me. Like, okay, thank you everyone else. I might have like hit my sword once against the creature, and that's about it. Imagine if these were part of the normal raid roulette. Yeah, I feel like if you got a random duty into here, you would not be having a great time. What became of my grandfather? Are we gonna find out? You were losing a grandchild? Ah. If you would have your answers, they wait you at the terminus of your path. But know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. Oh, so we're gonna find out, but like he's definitely gonna be dead. Whoa. That was Louis Csaw, right? Grandfather, is it you? Then why? Abandon this quest. I will not counterfeit further sabotage of its... What is going on here? But we must disable the coils if we prevent from his revival. Your defiance seals your fate. What is going... Is someone like just transformed to look like them? Is that what's happening? Look how brave we are. Grandpa, why? Kind of. No, you are not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never... Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he must be a costume or like a transformation of sorts. Foolish girl. How could the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such a sniveling opponent? Listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of the Divine One. Oh yeah, he's got corrupted eyes. And the world of Lord Bahamut is absolute. So is he like corrupted by the dragon, the primal? Instead of dying, that's what happened? God, that would be hard. No, I don't want to say more for spoiler reasons. Yeah, no, it's fair. I'm gonna find out. I need to go through it. Oh, these are cool. Look at like the dragons in these. These are super cool. Oh no. Look at his little like tail ring he's got going on. I like this. I feel like he's no match for our powerful crew. Do I want to ready check it? I think we're just going in. I think we're just going in. I like it. I'm always this brave. Don't even worry about it. Probably gonna get one-shotted by some like mechanic that can like be the only thing that kills me. Oh, I can't attack it. There's ads. Oh god, I got a bomb on me. That's not good. What does this do? What does this do? I brought it away from people. Was that the right call? Probably. But only probably. I don't know what it did. It just fizzled out. Yeah, that's kind of a struggle throughout this whole game for me. Who was more evil, the Alligans or the dragons? And like, neither of them are completely evil. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know who's behind all this, really, do we? Oh, we're having a realization. Which children? Like, are these the other dragons? Look at me, leading my own random group of people in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I finally understand the game. Not really. Wow, this looks really cool. The amount of different landscapes and like areas for this raid is just truly amazing. Like at first I was kind of upset because I prefer my raids to be all connected like World of Warcraft, or like the wings of the raid, I guess, which is what I assume these kind of are. But I actually kind of enjoy this because, wait, do we all go together? Holy crap. Are we supposed to like separate? Maybe I should have separated. We'll find out. Alright, we got this. I'm like super slowed. Oh god. I need to heal. Oh, nice. Someone healed me. Thank you, kind sir. Oh, this doesn't look good. Just kill it. It's gonna kill me. Just kill it. So this is the thing that captured, like the big moon-like thing that captured the dragon, right? Yeah. Would make you mad just staring at the inside of this for like years and years and years. It's gonna be a story where we're actually like upset with ourselves more than the person who like destroyed everything. What is this one gonna look like? It's such an exciting thing when you load in because they all look so different. I mean, kind of similar. Like they all have the Allegan technology now going on.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
And just like that, we have voiceover. Like his shoulders, they're cool.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
Oh.
Grandfather? No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad criminal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear.
Alphinaud is like involved in everything.
Of the realm?
I like it.
Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Allagan Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Allagan's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged, shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free.
God, his red eyes are just terrifying.
Shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh? They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you... And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
What?
If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
Oh man, are we gonna fight him? Oh, of course he's gonna transform. It's like a crazy thing. Look at that thing.
But I thought... No. He has become a primal?
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
Oh, it is actually him. It's your grandfather, the weird bird dragon.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
Oh yes, I love killing grandfathers. Let's do it. Look at all these people just patiently waiting. I'm so happy for them. Thank you. No. It's always an intermission phase. It's gonna be bad. Okay, I can't really do much about that. Oh, there's birds. I can kill the birds. Kill it in here? I don't think we can. Just away from more storms and birds. Oh, he turns into a phoenix. That's what he is. Cool.
grandfather is truly gone this time.
Yeah, we got him good.
Better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alice. My dear, sweet granddaughter.
This guy just doesn't die.
Grandfather?
No red eyes. Good sign.
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Cue the heartwarming piano music.
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut.
So is he just like the most powerful primal? Is that how this works? Is there like a ranking system?
In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
Oh, this is cool. Jeez. Wow, this is super cool. These are like clips that aren't in the actual cinematic, right? So he just like shot himself through. Oh wow. That's quite the affair. Little sprinkles of grandfather all over the land. But like, it's actually super beautiful. I don't mean to ruin the moment.
As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether.
Oh, it was a cloud of ether, not a cloud of grandfather.
This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal. I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
Oh, so he absorbed a lot of that ether.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task.
Oh, so the coils is what this structure is, essentially.
The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground, they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration. Whether it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. the Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find. This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end. Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer.
Oh, he is tall.
Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos.
I think I could barely get him in the same frame with them, my goodness.
Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction. I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Is that like a tear?
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
I mean, he just seems huge in
There are records of
general.
an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Look at our sad face. Well, that was a nice conclusion. I mean, he died, so maybe less nice, but...
Come, Warrior of Light. Our task remains undone.
Alright, let's see if my party's still there, or if everyone's left. We have 3 people. Let's see if we can do this. Got 1 person. Ready to rumble. Just waiting on 1 more person. Alright, let's see if we can do this. The final one. Only 3 of us. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited. I'm scared because, like, we almost... Well, we didn't wipe yet. We've been doing alright. I just know how bad it went when it was just me, so I'm kind of concerned. Oh, I'm excited. What's the final chapter? It was a really good, like, second to last. The burning heart.
"'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end.
This is so much better with voiceover.
Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether."
Like, that's all I can say about this game is I wish the voiceover was more consistent. And I know it gets more consistent as time goes on, but like some of this stuff is so good. They should just go back and like I don't know if they could redo it without making it worse somehow, but...
"He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable."
Oh no. Just blew us up. Except for me.
Alize!
I had thought it finally over. I will not survive another blast.
What are we gonna do?
No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I mean, we just saw this, but I like it. I like this. A little flashback.
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was cool.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last. Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
Wow, this is cool. Oh man, they connect?
For the future of Eorzea!
Super cool.
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Oh, we got the epic music. They do it so good. We look so silly. We're a little lava belt. Oh, we go right into it. Oh, this looks spooky. Oh, this looks really spooky. I like how it's showing 8 people arriving, even though I know there's like 3 of us. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, wow. This is epic. I'm scared, actually. Alright, let's see what we do. Let's... Got him at 87%. That's something, at least. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh, jeez. Didn't look good at all. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh my god, the singing. This is so epic. What are these? These don't look good. Do we rush from these? What? I'm just gonna keep the damage going. As little damage as it is. Okay. What happens next? Got something on me. Do we stand together? What do we do? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there's ads now. Looks like we're attacking this one first. Okay. Now what? More ads? Oh, the music is so good. It's just not what you'd expect from like a final boss, but I love it. What next? I'm so scared. Oh, more ads. I like their like darker color. Wow, someone just destroyed them. I like that. Like this, it gives you enough time to like look around, which is really nice. Like it looks so cool. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, he like charges across. Ooh. That's a cool skill. What is that? Oh wow. Is this a good area? Or it looks like it's bad, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to touch that area. There's a lot of ads in this phase. Like, if this was like an actual fight, like this would take quite a while because you have to kill each one. Like, and it would like take some time. What is this? I'd assume there'd be a real risk of being overwhelmed by the ads, unless they die. Like summon only once they die, but Oh, this doesn't look good. Do I want to get away from this? Get out of that. Oh, wow. Do we go in this? Do we go in this? Hello? What do we do? It's Teleflare. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, I feel like that must have been what that was for. Back out. Oh. Oh god. What was that? Thank you for the big heal. Like a 58,000 heal. It's crazy. But I'll take it. We did it. Look at her little smile. What a cool background, though. Look how cool that is.
You did it.
We did.
But one task remains.
What is that? Like what? I was expecting for him like to like blow up or something after we killed him. But I guess like we're fighting his soul maybe more than anything.
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
That was a cool transition. See, this is more what I thought was going to happen. There we go. Yeah. It was quite the explosion. Just ether floating around.
Tis done. He is truly gone. You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
How would he have known?
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction.
I mean, you being here definitely helped the situation.
May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Yeah, grabbed a piece of ether.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough.
Like how we're just smiling in the background.
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Urianger must be beside himself with worry.
This was a really good story. Like, it was great between the two of them. It was great in its telling of Bahamut and how we deal with him. It was grand and telling, right? And I think that's such a good thing, is how grand they made this feel. And the fact that it's accessible to new players like myself without having to do it on hard mode is such a big thing. I've said that throughout this a few times. A lot of MMOs, I specifically think of more of games like Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that, where there is such a struggle between having easy content that you can see the story and having hard content that's meaningful. The ability to do it on an easy mode and still see the story as a new player, even once the content's pretty old, is so important, because this is such a key story to the entire game. And Guild Wars 2 kind of deals with it by making their raids less of a key story to the game, which is both good and bad, but I think the way this is treated is really well done. I love watching us walk. Look at us go. Now he's all cleaned up. Look, the sun's out, things are nice. Oh, she's all cleaned up. I'm gonna confuse these two to the end of time. I feel like this is something that a lot of other MMOs wouldn't do, is have like this much of a closing scene to a raid story. Like, this is a tremendous amount of closing, which is just, it really does tie a nice bow on everything. I like how just like smiley we are throughout the whole ending of this. That's a nice area for it to all end. Go our separate ways, I like it. And there we go. 500 gil. Or 5,000 gil. It was all worth it. Oh, good. But no, it was really good. Uncoiled achievement. Well, no, that was crazy. That was a lot of content, like a tremendous amount of content. To have done that on the easiest settings so that the fights were just super quick, and for it to have been that much content, I can't imagine how long it took people when this was actually difficult, very, very difficult content, and then you had all of the story in between it. It must have felt so epic. It already feels quite epic even without the difficulty. So that really tells you how epic it must have been back in the day. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's probably going to be a very long video. If you do make it to this point, to the end here, I do appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.